Okay, hello and welcome to this quick little tutorial. I'm going to be playing a game of Legendary against this team here, 85 rated, pretty decent team. Just showing you kind of tips and tricks how to beat them. You know, maybe get top 200 squad battles, maybe just complete some objectives. Just try and help you out pretty much. As you can see here, if you look on Legendary and Ultimate, they've got competitor mode. This has raised the level of Legendary and Ultimate AI by a ridiculous amount. There's never been a bigger gap between AI than last year and this year. It's just insane how much better they are. They've literally got text, put them into the computer. It's insane. They're just doing all the skills. They're pinging it around like Prime Barcelona. So no good. But we'll give it a go. Bit worried. This is a good team. As you can see, my team's good, but not great. What you want to have, is a quick midfield is definitely good. I got Tonali for that because you want to be winning those balls back pretty quickly. You probably want to go drop back against these guys. They don't mess around. As you can see, I've got a bunch of 5-star skillers as well. But do not bother. If you like doing skills, you're just going to have to try and put it on hold because it will not work against them. They will just read it because they cheat. It's the computer, they know what skill you're doing from the very, second you start the animation of that certain skill. They know which one it is and how to tackle it. So don't even bother. Just simple ones, hill to hills. So ones that can quicken you up, maybe a fake shot here and there. But yeah, is it not a foul? Yeah, this is. They will cheat as well for fouls, and they will not try and hide it. Alright, so we haven't started too well. Let me get the ball first of all. 4-2-3-1 I go with, just because it's FIFA. So you can play what you want. They all kind of work, it's just what it works for you. I just think it's the most balanced kind of good formation, Gundogan is kind of my creative midfielder. You want a little balance. That was two. It worked. Let's get to Mahrez. No. I was obviously fake shot in there. The game's messed me up a little bit there. Could have led to something decent. What you want to do against the... they've really messed up. You will not get gifts like that. I'll tell you that. What you want to do against them defensively, because I think that's where people are going to have problems, I don't think they're that much harder to score against compared to last year. But, what a goal. I don't think they're that harder to score against like that. They're still pretty defensively not great. But attacking-wise, I think people are going to struggle because these guys will rip through you. They put them on another level attacking-wise. With the different skills and their dribbling and movement, it's insane. Before they used to pass you to death, and just like finally find a space, with their inch perfect passing. But now they'll dribble around you like you're not there. So just jockey them, second man press. Don't fall for stuff like that. There you go. And only press B when like I know I had it. He took a bad touch. I was closer to the ball. I just pressed B. But normally what you want to do is just run into them, just run into the ball. There we go. They're leaving a lot of space behind here. Oh man, promise you have one rider in that. So like right here, he's just giving nowhere to go. I knew I had that. I knew I was going to get that ball there with that B, so I went for it. But try to press it as little as possible. Because they will. Oh man, it's obviously got tomorrow's. Because they will just go around you. Because by the time you've even started to press B, they've known you're going in for the tackle. They've already passed it around and exploiting the space. So right there, I just ran into the ball. Definitely the biggest thing I would say about squad battles compared to just playing online. If you're new to squad battles, new to playing the computer, definitely something you want to probably look at. You can get it. So they're just so good defensively, Just find Promise in a bit of space. Maybe Mahrez down here. Ref? Oh, I didn't do that. Yeah, treat. Oh, what's he done there? Got a bit lucky there. Yeah, treat as if you're playing, you know, United at Old Trafford. You know, you're going to get nothing from the refs. Here we go. Gundogan's making a nice little run again. Beautiful finish. There we go. 2-0. We're doing all right. You know, we've created a couple chances. That midfield run, you know, that is really important. That's why you want someone who's got a bit of a shot on them, like Gundogan. I was pretty confident he was going to score there. You don't want two defensive midfielders who, you know, can't dribble, can't shoot. You know, I really messed up there. Right here, just want to try and jockey them. Oh yeah, they're just going to get it. Poor defending. That's exactly what not to do. No, it was they had more men than me, and I was passing it around. You know, it was poor passing. Honestly, just clear it. You know, really what you want to do. See, like that pass is never on. And we're stuck. You know, and they're just gonna ping around, and it's a goal all day, especially when they have someone like De Bruyne. So I'm a bit annoyed with that, but should be able to carry on. That was Kamara's, but don't worry about it. The switching and stuff is a bit weird in this game. So we're used to that. Your players will just kind of forget the ball sometimes. Is he not off? No. So this guy's playing them on. So we'll just jockey him. Second man press. We're going. Mendy's covering the pass. I've let him go by me. They love the drag back. They absolutely love it. There we go. Got the ball back. Really want some pacey players to break with. This is a poor example how to break. Really slow this down for no reason. There, yeah, you really want some pace. Maybe you can get away with a slow striker. You know, maybe like a Harry Kane who's going to be in the right position. You know, great finisher. But to be honest, I wouldn't. It's not really how I play at all, or I think it's going to work against them. But if that's your style, I definitely wouldn't say change it for squad battles. I would say stick to what you like. You know, your formation, your style of play. Like online, there's no. I thought Gundogan was getting his hat trick there, but there's no, you know, one way to beat them. You know, it's how you play. Oh, what a run, what a ball. There we go. So 3-1, we're pretty comfortable in this game. I feel like we're dominating them. Yeah, it's a good team. 85 rated, 100 chemistry on legendaries. Not easy. Their defense is a bit poor, to be honest, considering their attack. But it's kind of what you want to do. You just control the game. You want to sit back because they will kill you with through balls. They will absolutely destroy your team. They will, you know, from defense, they will put it all the way to make a one-on-one. No problem, you know. So this is why you want the pace, you know. You see Malin running up there. But he's not really making a decent run. I can't even get to him. That was absolutely terrible. We need cover. Mendy. Yeah, see, nice covering. Oh, and we let him through. Put out the goalie. Yeah. Cut down the angles. They make quick decisions. So, they're not really the ones in that situation. They're not going to kind of sit around and play around in the corner and then wait for someone to come up. They're just going to go for goal. So you can kind of get into the mind, I guess, of the AI, figure out what it's going to do. I feel like they're always going to shoot in that position, so I have to look out the goalie, force a shot. So yeah, 3-1. You know, it's going all right. A bit disappointed about the goal, to be honest. Trying to just think of some, you know, useful tips. I could tell because this year I really feel like we're going to struggle with, like I said, with legendary because there's such a big difference. They're just so good compared to last year. See there, I had the tackle. I knew I was going to get it, so I went for it. But you can see other times I'm just jockeying. So just waiting for the run. Promise through. Nice the goal. Oh man, I thought he missed. If Promise missed that, you're halfway me saying definite goal. You know, So they'll go 1-4-1. Genuinely not annoyed about the goal because it ruins the points. If you don't know how squad battle works in terms of the points, there's a modifier per the difficulty you play on. So that makes a difference. And then if you want maximum points, 5 goals, because after 5 goals it stops giving you points for the goals. So a 5-0 is a perfect scoreline. You can't. There's no point going on beyond that because you're not going to get any more points. You know, if you beat them 10-0. So most of the time at 5-0, what you want to do is just maybe sit back a little bit more. You know, be a bit more conservative. Should have done more with that. But you get points for 5 goals, 10 shots on target, 10 corners. I think it's 65% possession, maybe 60, but we're feeling it's 65. And obviously no goals conceded. That will take away points, and that will give you maximum points. That should give you around on legendary. It should give you about 2.8. I think is the very most you can get with a high rated team, because the team also makes a difference. So an 85 rated team with 100 chemistry will get you pretty good points. But if you play legendary against a 70 something rated with 30 chemistry, it's not going to give you a lot of points. One thing when picking your teams, if you're not going to play all of them on legendary because you don't feel like you can beat them, what tackle? Wow, I thought I was a tackle, to be honest, but I guess they thought differently. If you're picking your teams, what you might want to do, Jesus, the rocket. What you might want to do, I'll get to this eventually. What you want to do is the chemistry matters as much as the rating. So for some reason they seem to think that a 80 rated team with 100 chemistry is the same. Oh, how has he not played that? God, I've messed that up right up. An 80 rated team with 100 chemistry to them is the same as a 75 rated team with 95 chemistry. That's equal to them, which is an insane way of looking at it. But so you can be a bit put a little thought into the ones you're going to pick, because I think top 200, I don't think you needed to beat every game on legendary to get there this week. That might just be because it's early access. I don't feel like you needed it. Yeah. At one point, I will say, which is very important with squad battles, is they will cheat. They will do ridiculous things. They will be 50 rated centre back and they will score absolute screamers against you. You know, especially in Ultimate. You know, don't even get me started how good they are. But one thing you want to do is not lose your head. You know, don't get annoyed. You know, it's not for champs. It's not a real person. You know, you can't do anything about it. You just got to kind of get on with it. You know, keep calm, and because that will kill you. You know, because they really do just ridiculous things. Promise on the run here. Up. There we go. Make a little space. We'll go. Mars. I'd recommend getting a really good cam. I think it's such an important position. You know, you need someone who can do a bit of everything. You know, he's got a bit of pace. He's got a good shot on him. He's got a, great passing and dribbling. He's 4-star weak for 5-star skills, so he can pretty much do everything. Kind of what you'd want. And then obviously the pacey wingers, like this, like a situation like this. Look, we just turn the defense. Now, if Promes was actually a decent player and not messing me around here, there we go. Nah, see, that was poor from Promes. Maybe that's the positioning. I don't know. Maybe you get that with a different striker. I feel like Promes should have been on his bike in the box there from the moment I beat those fullbacks. But you see, fought differently. See, look at that pass. How's he made that? That's where they messed up. They will not mess up this much. They've really been giving some gifts here. Here we go, Promes. Go. Back. No, I wanted it too, but it's alright. Can we make something of this? Good one again. Nah, they done it. The defense sometimes is way too strong. But yeah, you can kind of get an idea, of how to beat them. You know, follow just kind of what I'm doing. You know, it's nothing. It's really nothing special. It's pretty simple. You know, it's just try not to go crazy with tackles and whatnot. He's off, yeah. You know, make them make the mistakes. You know, just sit back, drop back. Definitely, I would recommend. But yeah, I was gonna do a little bit for the. Just passed right to me. I was gonna do a little bit with the player lock, but hasn't really come into play at the moment. It is very good against the computer. You know, sometimes like that Promise situation. Promise should have been booting into the box. I'm not concentrating. I should have. Okay, well, that's there. Take that. Is that corner? Free kick, yeah. Right through him. Yeah, the Promise situation, you know, if you play a lock, you know, you can get that into the right position and do a bit better. It can be useful, but I feel like it's better against people and not computer. Because when you play a lock, then you end up having a computer against a computer. And I imagine, is worse. And he just normally gets tackled. That was absolutely shocking pass. I feel like it was pretty obvious who I was passing to there. He's dummy. Goalie. That's really annoying. Really two poor goals to concede. Can't argue with Messi though. What I could have done better there. Maybe see it back. Maybe switch better, not pull that defender out. I don't feel like that was me. I feel like he's done that. But maybe if I switched to him earlier, I could have stopped it being pulled out. Yeah, but we're going to get decent points. See how it ends up. It's just a little kind of show you what I do in every situation. Not very good ratings from everyone. We didn't get the any of the decent points there. 2.4, 2.45. It's decent. If you get that every time, you're gonna get top 200 definitely. So yeah, that's kind of what I'll do. I wouldn't play a team like that with anything worse than the team I had. Maybe build up a team a little bit more. But yeah, thanks for watching.